Welcome, everyone, back to another episode of the Fogcast after 2 months. 2 months. And I am back with Creeper and Go Geigen, also known as Josiah, also known as the man who never plats a game on PlayStation, also
and I
known...
never fucking will.
And they never will. And I will go on their account and secretly platinum a game.
If you platinum a game, I will rip your head off from your shoulders.
So
And nail it to my door!
Friendly
friendly
compliment. Anyways, you guys can. Oh yeah, they are technically a guest, although they were supposed to be a host. But I don't know. Maybe that'll change. Who knows? Anyways, who knows? But yeah. Anyways, we got a lot of topics to talk about since the last time, which was a long while ago. Holy shit! How 2 months changes things. In which case,
so much has happened in the Dead by Daylight community.
We should probably talk about the biggest news first, which is fucking FNAF getting confirmed for 2025.
I was
the
shaking.
Big license.
I was shaking. When
I was
confirmed,
pissing, shaking, and crying, and all the people who wanted it in Fortnite, fucking Deadpool, killed themselves.
Yeah, bro.
No. Yeah, I'm sorry. It makes way more sense to be in DBD than in Fortnite. Like, I like Fortnite.
It literally
Fortnite,
does. Yeah. Like, here's the thing, dude. I don't want to go around with Freddy Fazbear wielding an assault rifle. It's already weird enough being Batman doing
Freddy
that.
Fazbear wielding the gat. It just doesn't make sense.
Yeah, bro.
No, the thing is, the funniest thing is, during the interview that Daco did with Scott Coffin, he asked him about Fortnite and Dead by Daylight, and then he's like, I would never do like something that would be against my product, So if people are like, oh, he's talking about Dead by Daylight, he's gonna be in Fortnite, and it turns out, no, he was talking about Fortnite, not Dead by Daylight.
Yeah. I mean,
Which makes more sense.
To be honest, yeah, because like, dude, okay, yes, apparently in Into the Pit, Bonnie does the floss.
He does do that,
which a lot of people were thinking.
Sorry?
Yeah, he does the floss on stage. No joke.
Like in the book?
No,
in the game.
No,
There's a game based on the book.
Yeah, the new game just came out.
Yeah.
Damn.
I'm out of the loop. From what I know, it's pretty good so far, at least.
I watched the whole gameplay, so
I haven't watched all of it yet. I might even play it because that actually sounds good. Sounds much better than Security Breach. But yeah. Because that
Scott Coffin realized that he made all the mistakes in that game.
Dude, Scott went on record and was literally like, no, that's not it.
He literally said that he didn't tell them the story that was supposed to be told.
That's crazy. The biggest fun.
He was like, yeah, so make this FNAF game. All right, we made the FNAF game. Oh shit, I forgot to tell you the story. Fuck.
Oh,
so he's like, yeah, I gave them all these hints and stuff, and apparently that wasn't enough.
This is why you don't give hints. Just tell them
the story. You don't give hints, just tell them the story.
Dude, me when I'm literally playing like a guessing game for the writers app. Like, what?
I mean, at least, hopefully that means the next FNAF game is going to be better because they announced that there's going to be a sequel.
Coffin ARG. Yeah. You have to find out how the fuck to make the story of the game.
Yeah, you work for Scott Coffin. You have to play a mini ARG with the words bro says. But yeah, no. Anyways, though, amazing announcement. If I'm going to suggest any killers, obviously got to be either Springtrap or Ennard from Sister Location.
That's a fair one. But I really want Springtrap. But you're right, Ennard would be okay. Honestly, the Mimic would also be okay. I'm gonna be honest.
That's a hot take.
I would prefer, obviously, Springtrap. But what would his killer name be? That's the question.
Probably, hold on, let me think, actually, for that one.
So, what I was thinking is it could be something like the animatronic, or it could just be the Springtrap.
It could be the Springtrap, because, it is kind of like a stand name, yeah. Like,
and then, or you could call him the Attraction.
Yeah, the Attraction.
park kind of like thing.
Oh yeah, like an
Yep.
attraction, the scary FNAF, Fazbear Frights or whatever.
Yeah, or they could go with something from the movie and call him the Yellow Rabbit.
That could also work, yeah. Like I'm thinking, considering it matches up a little bit to when the movie is gonna also be released, the second movie. It might be for the second movie to get some hype up. So it's probably gonna be the movie versions, and if so, then wait, okay, no, we don't know the roadmap yet because we don't know if we're even getting a Survivor for that. We just know FNAF's
Dude,
coming
So
again.
it's happening.
I'm sorry if they're gonna make the fucking. They're gonna make. If they make it. Oh my god! I just realized if they make it Springtrap from the movie, that means Shaggy in the suit.
Yes,
Yeah.
that would, and that means he would. If they had the movie version of Ghostface, he would be
That,
too.
yeah. That means that Matthew Lillard would probably be voice acting Springtrap.
Oh my god! Oh
Could
my
be,
god! A
maybe.
Marvel moment. Marvel moment. Two
Oh my
people
God.
can be the same character.
No way.
Well,
no way.
also, wait. Well, back to, but also, if they wanted to, they could also, if they did the game version, they could just have the voice actor who plays William Afton in the games.
True.
Either
Oh,
one.
yes.
Honestly, thinking about it, who would be cheaper?
I mean, yeah, it might be the
Matthew
actual
Lillard
Springtrap.
probably would do it like for cheap
Yeah,
because he
for
loves
sure.
voicing
he
Shaggy.
He'd probably do it for a couple of cheeseburgers. I'm gonna be honest. He's not
Yeah,
Oh,
gonna-
yeah.
and he probably do it for a Scooby snack.
No. He wouldn't do it for one, but two,
Oh yeah,
maybe
Two-
three,
two-
definitely. He'd be like, "Fuck yeah." We'll do it."
Yeah, bro, we'll go like zoinks, zoinks, zoinks. Yeah, bro.
Like, what
Like,
the
Zoink
hell,
Scoob! They hit the
What?
Pentagon.
man?
All right. Either way, so FNAF, basically very good license. I'm finally glad it's coming to the game, and this is kind of huge. Well, I don't think we could say is FNAF still indie? Do you guys still consider FNAF indie?
I
How big it is?
think it's still technically indie because
Yeah.
it's an independent person. It's not like a big
Yeah.
company running it. It's still Scott running. The
It
FNAF
is still
name.
Scott and also Steelwool as well. Yeah,
Yeah.
and Steelwool.
And that's
being
like a big company. And MegaCast Studios, because they're the one who made the newest game.
Yeah, exactly. So
So, like, if there's a certain point where FNAF will go from being indie to being not indie, but right now, FNAF is still indie.
yeah, probably even with the amount of money made, I'd still say it's indie because like it can't be toward like triple A type shit. I mean, again, look at Security Breach. Right?
I
That's
mean,
not
the
AAA.
entirety of FNAF has not made $1 billion yet. So,
Nah, it made a FNAF $1 billion. But
Morbius.
yeah. Either way, FNAF, really good franchise to finally have in DVD. I'm really excited. I hope it. What would be the biggest twist, and probably the biggest twist in all of DVD, if it's two killers, two
That'd be
separate
crazy.
killers,
Honestly, I'd be so down.
and if
Because
it's
there's
like
many good
Springtrap.
options.
Honestly, I think Springtrap and Ennard, or maybe Springtrap and Baby, considering Baby, the one who is caught in the suit is William Afton's daughter. So that would be pretty good. Both
Or
family.
if they wanted to go with a newer character, they could do Vanny.
They could do Vanny too, yeah. I feel like Vanny would be better as a Legion skin though, to be honest.
Yeah.
Actually, no,
True.
you're right. That would actually go hard as a Legion skin. And
Yeah.
you could have like Molten Freddy as a Dredge skin. I'm just saying.
Exactly. The possibilities, and maybe you can even give everyone like basically all the survivors some FNAF merchandise, like FNAF T-shirts or whatever.
You give certain survivors like those like paper mache masks that they wear in the minigames.
Paper Pals.
Ooh, the Paper Pals, yeah, that could be nice. Yeah, a lot of opportunities for FNAF to make a big splash in Dead by Daylight, to be honest. Very good. But anyways, beside us talking about two killers, that segments very, very, very well into our next topic about 2v8.
Yeah.
And
Fun when you could actually
what
play.
what a good game. Yeah, exactly. What a good game mode when you can actually queue up in the game. Now, I have some footage recorded me and Creeper going around and fucking around with that. Even in Killer, I actually got some matches with Josiah. I don't know when that's gonna be coming out. Race to Red Rank right now is kind of on a big hold, even though it's very, very late footage. Right?
Race to Red Rank is definitely on the back burner, and the back burner is off.
Yeah, at least for now. It will come out eventually, but like, we need to focus on getting more stuff out, obviously, right?
No.
So, for you guys, if Race to Red Rank 2 is going to be on the back burner, just know that footage is old and it takes place during the singularity made for this meta. So,
Yeah. I mean,
very old video.
most people aren't probably not going to even notice that.
Yeah, most people aren't going to notice that, but fun fact, if you actually watch this, you now know. But, yeah,
Oh my god,
2v8.
behind the scenes on NJVA.
No way. Either way, 2v8. Very fun game mode. Honestly, I think they did it perfectly, not actually having to need the hook system instead of just, stepping on survivors and bring them into cages. It's a very good way to make the gameplay very quick and, just very quick, very fun. And
Yep.
also the fact they add classes to survivors rather than giving survivors a bunch of really like annoying perks obviously in the base game, because if survivors had that, dude, holy that would be hell.
Yeah, the main problem is just that obviously the queue times, but if they just had more killers within the game, those queue times would be lower, because right now it's only 5 killers, and that's
Exactly.
really low.
Yeah, that's
I was
very
surprised
low,
that they didn't have the doc. I was very surprised when they announced the event. They didn't have the doctor as a killer.
or hag too.
Yeah, or hack. I was very surprised.
Very surprised with that, but I can imagine that behavior took a lot to develop this mode and everything, and it is going to get changes in the future, but yeah.
They say this is the
Hopefully
only
it comes out.
first version.
Oh yeah, hopefully.
cool.
Hopefully, I agree. Like, honestly, it is. I don't know. It's a very good game mode. If I were to do like a game mode ranking, honestly, I'd have to say 2v8s in the S tier. But I think it could even be like, yeah, when you actually get to play it, because it's really funny.
The whole experience overall is A tier, though.
It is. The experience overall is A tier. The idea is an S tier. The overall experience is an A tier because they can improve on a lot of stuff.
They've executed it a little bit poorly.
Yeah,
for sure.
like for example, Hillbilly just got butchered in that, and some people were saying like for some reason Billy's S tier. I don't really see it. Billy,
it's not like he can insta down you in that mode.
yeah, he's not like S tier in that mode, but S tier in the base game, and I still can't see that he's not an S tier. His overheat definitely helps, but he's not an S tier. I'd say if anything, he's a high B, very high B now. But yeah, either way, I definitely think 2v8 very, very good, honestly. You guys have any closing thoughts about 2v8?
As somebody who doesn't really play Dead by Daylight a lot, it was way more fun to be able to play Killer with another person.
Mm-hmm.
That way I don't feel as much pressure to like do good. I have somebody to lean on. It's very fun.
Oh yeah.
I for one really enjoyed just the. But actually, I usually don't play Survivor. I mostly play Killer nowadays. But when I was actually playing Survivor on 2v8, it just felt way more less stressful, because like there's a higher possibility of people actually doing what they're supposed to be doing. So like if you're being chased around, there's a higher possibility that people actually do the gens.
Yeah.
Nice.
And usually I would see like a lot of Lara Crofts in that game mode. And speaking of, Lara Croft got added to the game. How do you guys
Which
feel about
insane that fucking nobody told me about that.
Oh yeah, no, I didn't know if you really cared that much. Just I was like, you know, it's kind of like one Survivor,
Dude,
but again, it is Lara
most
Croft.
people like really don't like the new reboot of Lara Croft. I think it is a great.
Good. What?
I think it's great. I think it's fantastic.
Yeah, but no, people complain that they shrunk her boobs.
Bro, like, first of all, that's very misogynistic to be like,
yeah, obviously,
oh, they shrunk her tits. They shrunk her
obviously
tits.
it is. Obviously it is. Yes.
Yeah,
But like, you gotta appreciate other assets on Lara, bro.
yeah.
Like her personality.
Yeah.
Her personality, her tenacity, her strength, her ass.
In general.
The yeah.
You should have seen that prick's face when he said the yeah.
You should have seen that prick's face when he saw Lara Croft's yacht.
No, but the funniest thing about Laura being added to DBD for me is the fact that means that now 2 characters in DBD have epic rap battles of history.
Yeah.
Because there's Lara Croft versus Indiana Jones, and then Freddy Krueger versus Wolverine. So now, I think that's so funny.
That's really good.
See, honestly, I hope they put Nathan Drake next because that would be very funny.
I thought.
No, and people were saying, "Oh, she doesn't belong here." It's like she's a survivor in her games. Like that, it makes perfect sense to me.
I mean, she rates like very like deadly tombs. I think she actually belongs in Dead by Daylight, considering all the trials are pretty deadly.
I hope it doesn't cause you to raid a tomb. Lara Croft Tomb Raider.
Damn.
But
yeah,
like that Fallout New Vegas meme. Where
Oh,
it's like,
yeah.
I hope this doesn't cause any fallout between us. Fallout New Vegas.
Fallout New Vegas. But no, either way, I really liked Laura. Pretty good addition. The one thing I'll say with Laura too, I thought one perk would be problematic, which was the faster window vault. But honestly, I haven't really seen it use in action where it's actually really good. You know, like I haven't really.
Like
seen
if you're
it.
already hopping through a window, that means the killer's kind of close to you. So like having you speed up jumping through that window really doesn't do much.
Yeah, I mean, like, you know, it's kind of like, oh no, I missed one. Okay, I guess I'll just catch him now. Unless they're at Shaq. Shaq's gonna be like, you know. But either way, honestly, Lara Croft's a pretty good addition. Again, not didn't get me really excited. I was kind of like, you know, that's pretty cool, you know.
Personally, I don't think there should be women in video games. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, personally.
It can only be amorphic blobs.
Yeah, it should just be women, and then their voice line should be "my tits," period. You know.
That's just all they say.
And personally, I want to see more big, meaty, oiled up men in my video games.
Yeah, like the Trapper.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, the Trapper.
All right. Now...
They make him way too oily in Hooked on You, by the way.
Oh yeah.
I think that definitely was on purpose, though.
Oh
no,
yeah.
Because all the other characters, they look just like how they would look in the game, but then Trapper, they make him so wide.
Trapper's just a beefcake in that, dude.
Like he's already a buff dude. Like I don't know why they did that.
I don't know, bro. And for some reason, they made him stupid as well.
Nah, I agree with that statement.
Yeah, Trapper is a little stupid.
I guess. But anyways, Creeper, what would you like to say about your newfound respect for Myers? Because you want to bring it up.
Oh yeah, okay. So this, you might be wondering, what the hell are you talking about with this? Well, it's quite simple. I decided I wanted to get all the achievements for Myers.
Oh God.
And you know, everyone knows what the hardest achievement for that one is, right?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Oh, I know. To let you know, Josiah and anyone else who doesn't know, it's basically you need to get your tombstone in Infinite Tier 3 and kill everyone in the trial.
Yep. Bleed outs don't count. You have to stab them all.
Yeah, you have to stab them all,
but
and by
you
stabbing it,
can't.
you have to mori them all. Like, go up to
Yeah,
it, mori it.
and you can't lunge because if you lunge, then they just get downed. It's
Yeah.
really annoying and hard to
Oh,
deal with.
and the worst part is the survivor can counter this by doing any sort of action. So be that vaulting a pallet, going inside of a locker quickly, or even just going inside a locker in general.
Yeah.
As well as staying on a gen and intentionally missing skill checks.
Mm-hmm. No, and the worst. Okay, so there's 3 games that I want to mention. One of them, I was doing this. I only ended up killing one person because honestly, getting to tier 3 is already hard enough. I've been so they could escape. But one person, the last person I killed, was on a generator, and it was the final generator, and they finished it off, and they're like, ah ha ha, and they're about to run away, and I just immediately stabbed them. They were the only person I killed that round, but it
Beautiful.
was funny. The second game, I was killing everyone, but I knocked one person. I knocked 2 people. I killed one person, knocked 2 people. The other person was hiding in the locker. I noticed the person's a streamer, so I checked their stretch stat, and I'm like, yep, they're hiding in the locker. And then they're like, oh no, I got a new viewer, so they immediately closed down the stream. And then eventually, the other people died from bleeding out, so I wouldn't even get the achievement if I wanted to. And then they finally got out to look for Hatch, and then I just stabbed them and go into their stream chat to say, "Man, you're not a really good teammate." And she got really pissed, then immediately said, "I have people who support me," and she banned me from her chat. And then, okay, so then after that game, I had a game on Raccoon City, and I was finally able to get the achievement.
Thank God.
That's good. That's good. Honestly, I got it mostly because Adam was like a little scumbag and led me to all their teammates, and then thought I was their friend in the end, and then I just immediately killed them.
Bro, pulled a fucking Chucky.
Yeah, I was like, okay.
But nowadays, I'm like, okay, if I ever see a Myers trying to get to tier 3, I'm just gonna let him kill me because it's such a pain to get this achievement.
Oh yeah, just let some of the Myers kill you, and then obviously message him afterward and say, oh yeah, did you get your achievement and stuff like that, or just end game chat. But if they weren't going for the achievement, well, that sucks. But it's always up to you as the survivor if you want to give the killer a hard time or whatever. But yeah, honestly though, that achievement definitely is a pain in the ass, but it can be pretty fun sometimes.
Yeah.
Like try to do it, but of course.
Speaking of pain of the ass, Majora.
Castlevania.
Right, Castlevania.
Yeah. Freaking, the one video I had to fucking edit. Oh my god.
Yeah, Castlevania. It came out. People are complaining about the Mori, even though it's actually pretty epic.
Yeah, here's the thing.
Drinking the blood of someone.
Here's my opinion on it after playing Dracula and everything like that, and also Josiah can give their opinion afterwards on the killer because they only watched me play. Basically, I think the killer's really unique. I first thought they were fucking garbage for a sec, but then I was like, okay, let me play a bit more. And then I played a bit more. I'm like, you know what? They're not that bad. Not bad at all. I think their Hellfire needs to be buffed, like their base Hellfire. But otherwise, it's very good. Like, what is it? There's just the parts that are just really funny to me where it's just like, oh yeah, damn, I need to track down these survivors. Oh no, I need to, and then I'm like a bat or something, and then I'm tracking down these scratch marks, and then I just turn to a fucking wolf and track them. It's so funny. And yeah, it's honestly like the best ever. And what I didn't notice at first too is there's an Easter egg for non-licensed maps. If you look in the background, you can actually see Dracula's castle. I didn't know that at first.
Oh, that's cool.
That's
yeah,
cool.
I didn't notice that at all. But yeah, you can see Dracula's castle from like any map except licensed, and it's like that's fucking awesome. Although it would go hard.
The thing I think is coolest about this chapter is the fact that they don't forget that Dracula can turn into a wolf. Because most media just forgets that he can do that, and just acts like he can only turn into a bat.
Yeah.
So I think that's really cool.
I mean, Castlevania's Dracula can actually turn into a lot more things too. Like, I'm surprised he
Yeah,
didn't
that,
turn into his other form, like the blue monster form. But I mean, he doesn't have to. Like, a lot of people wanted him to turn into his blue monster form so he could like bite the survivor in half. Now, admittedly, that would be cool, but honestly, it makes sense for Dracula's character considering he thinks humanity is vile. So what he does, he's like, "All right, I'm thirsty. Let me slash the survivor's throat. Let me get a drink." He gets a chalice and straight up just drinks out of the survivor's neck. It's so disrespectful, but it makes so much
he
sense for
grows out his
Dracula.
fingernails to do it too.
Yeah, so it's like, oh, there you go. Mmm.
Bro has like a cocaine nail, but it's just for slicing open necks.
Old
Exactly.
having fun.
Hold up. I need to get my bottle cap opener real quick. He just gets out his claws and pops open the survivor's head. Mm,
That would no, but if
exquisite.
you actually did that with a real bottle, that would hurt so badly.
Oh, most definitely. Yeah, with the nails. Yeah, no question. That would be horrible. But yeah, no. Castlevania, fucking really good chapter. And I mean, Trevor Belmont's pretty cool too, but I'll probably be buying the Alucard skin that comes with him. Because he's going to have an Alucard legendary skin, which is obviously Dracula's son, which is really cool to have that. But it's kind of conflicting because I wonder what Dracula thinks. It's like, bro, why, my son? Why are you turning against me, dude? It sucks, man. Why are you doing
Dude,
that?
what the fuck?
Because he's
What the fuck,
stinky.
Yeah, but either way, very very good. What do you think about the Castlevania uh collab? Go Geigen.
Personally, I really don't know much about Castlevania. Like I know that like originally it was like a 2D side-scrolling video game kind of
Yeah, for
thing.
the NES.
But other than that, I don't really know much about the property. I know that one of the main weapons of the main character of the NES game is a whip.
Mhm.
That's basically all I know about Castlevania in general. And from what I've seen of the whole like what is it chapter?
Yeah,
From what I've seen
Yeah.
of the chapter, like it's interesting, but like I'm not like glued to my screen oogling and boogling or anything.
yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, I'm just excited because I can go blah 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 to people. That's gonna be really funny.
Nah, see, what they should have done is they should have put in Hotel Transylvania's Dracula.
That would have been
He
really funny.
would never kill anyone. He's a
Yeah,
good man.
he would. Yeah,
His wife's dead.
My wife is dead.
my wife is
I miss
dead.
my
Blah blah
wife
blah.
Tails. I
I
miss my
miss
wife Tails.
I miss my wife Tails. I miss her a lot. I'll be
I
back.
think I think I miss my wife.
Oh my
That's a
god.
quote from Omni-Man, the next killer in Dead by Daylight.
Let's
Yo.
fucking go! And the
They call
survivor
him the
is
Yeah.
Mark?
Oh my god.
Nah. I don't know if it could be Mark. Mark would be too powerful.
Nah, it's
Oh,
gonna
Cecil.
be. Oh yeah, Cecil. Yeah, Cecil.
There you go. Perfect.
His
They call it,
perk would literally be teleportation.
His perk
it's
is at the moment where right before he's about to get hit, he can do like a dead hard thing, except it just teleports him to a random part of the map.
That'd be
and
really
then
funny.
and then what was I gonna say? Shoot. He'd be what? He'd be called the Viltrumite.
True, that'd be really good. But no, back on Castlevania though. Like it's also funny the fact Josiah just pointed this out for me like during one of the games. His voice actor is literally Jerry from Rick and Morty. I didn't even
I've
know
got a
that.
good knack for like recognizing voices. And like every time that
No
I'm like,
way.
oh, this voice actor is this guy, my girlfriend's like, shut up, don't stop.
No way.
It
It
is.
is.
It is.
No. Well, who's the voice actor for the human?
Voice actor for Trevor.
Yeah.
Oh, no idea, no idea. And
Let
I'm
me look
pretty
it
sure
up.
it's just for the anime, but yeah, no, it is the voice actor for Jerry. As soon as Josiah pointed out, I'm like, oh my god, it literally is. I can't get it out of my head now.
The coolest Jerry variant.
Yeah. It's like, I will extinguish the Belmonts. It's like, damn, bro. Why Jerry hate the Belmonts?
Damn, Jerry. Bro took off his green shirt and chose violence.
Yeah, they just need to make like an edit where it's Jerry beating up Pissmaster, but it's like Trevor Belmont.
He swapped out his green shirt for a red one.
Oh,
for real.
Real. It's just like, yeah, and I mean, voice actor did a very good job with direct. I can't wait for August 27th when that DLC comes out.
He's gonna go crazy.
It is gonna go pretty hard. Although I don't know how they'll play on controller. On PC, they played fucking amazing. But yeah.
Yeah, but like you said, Majora, definitely. If I was a Dead by Daylight dev, what I would do is increase the range on his little fire attack.
True, yeah, like it is.
And I would change it so that when he's in the wolf mode and he goes to pick somebody up, he turns into a cloud of bats instead of deforming the wolf before turning into a cloud of bats.
Yeah, it's very, very odd. But honestly, I think they do an amazing job. But
also, I was hoping they were gonna call him the Count.
Oh, the Count.
Call him the Dark Lord, which makes sense. I was just hoping for the Count.
Can't wait for the alternate skin Sesame Street's Count.
Exactly.
1 Belmont. 2 Belmonts. 3. Oh hell no! I'm getting out of here.
It's too much Belmonts. I mean, one was enough to kick Dracula's ass. Imagine 3. Oh my god. But no, either way, honestly, Castlevania really good, really good license.
And also, remember the reason why we knew it was going to be Castlevania for forever is because that leaker who leaked from all the way from Xenomorph to Castlevania. And now we just have no idea what's next.
Yeah, now we have no fucking idea. Yeah, after that one leaker did. I'm guessing it's because they need to kind of be undercover because
probably got fired.
Yeah,
that
or maybe
probably got fired.
I mean, they did have a bunch of layoffs. I wouldn't be surprised if that leaker was just one of them, so they don't know anything after Transylvania. Castlevania. What is this?
You think they were trying to find the leaker and they're like, oh fuck it, we're laying off a bunch of employees.
Who knows?
Behavior was just like, you know what? Let's just get rid of this whole section.
Yeah, and I think it definitely affected their game though, because like holy shit, a lot of like bugs came out of it and everything like that, and jeez.
Yeah. But like we knew that Alien was coming out. We knew that we knew about Chucky. We knew about Alan Wake. We knew about the Unknown, Lich, and Count Dracula.
Yeah.
It kind of killed the hype, but now
it did.
What's next?
Yeah, we genuinely do not know what's next for this. I think
actually,
next
we
is
do
an
know
original.
what's next. We do know what's next. It's Springtrap.
No, that's in summer. That's in summer.
Yeah,
that's in 3 chapters from now.
Yeah, that is.
We don't know the 2 chapters between.
Damn.
We don't know the 2 chapters between.
So I wonder what it's gonna be, but I know one of them's original. I think one's an original Survivor, or no, one's a I think is it? I can't remember actually.
December, I believe it's an original Survivor, Killer, and map, and then in March of next year, so that's in 2 chapters. That's the one where it's going to be a licensed killer with no map or survivor. And then after that,
can you imagine if they do something like freaking for the killer with no survivor or map? They just put like Doctor Doom in the game,
bro.
I think Candyman could work.
Candyman could work.
Licensed paragraph. Because like
Candyman could 100% work.
who you gonna add as the survivor? I mean, maybe the lady from the first movie that I forget the name of.
Yeah.
And what map would you have for Candyman?
No,
Candyland.
no, no. It'd probably be like the that like burnt down building or whatever at the end.
Yes.
Could be, but yeah, I also had to mention too that Castlevania one was like my first PTB. And here's the one thing, behavior's obviously never going to see this, but here's the thing. You guys need to level your PTBs out a separate way. I hate having to download the download the PTB, that's fine, first time, right? I go that. But I want to switch over back to the other game. So I have to update my shit, and then it takes like a fucking hour. Now, again, that could be just because of my internet, but like, come on, guys.
It's
like, just have it as a menu option. Just have PTB,
Or like,
go into that,
and
then you're good.
I haven't played PTB since Alien.
Or do what like things
annoying.
like PUBG have done, where like they have a public testing branch, and then they have the main game as two separate games that you can have.
The one PUBG W. But like,
Hey,
I mean, hey,
all I know is chicken dinner, winner, winner.
Winner chicken dinner.
exactly. But yeah, honestly, it was my first fun experience with the PTB. I'll be honest, like it was really good, but they really need to change that in DB. Just have a menu for it, like simple as that. Either that or have like it as a separate game mode, and then I can just go in and play Dracula and Trevor. Simple as that. You guys can incorporate it in.
Yeah.
Make it like
Trevor
it's like in a
GTA.
limited event or something. Like imagine it's like, oh yeah, limited event, so you can get like a, I don't know, something cool for Dracula. I don't know, maybe it's like nail polish on his claws or some shit. Just have it hit survivors like 10 times with Dracula, and then like his other forms. His other form being the wolf, only the wolf. But yeah, be
and
simple
then
as
his
that.
third secret form, Officer Balls.
Officer Balls. But yeah, anyways though, I think that is basically everything. We believe that we've went through all of the new shit DBD is at it. Really good, by the way. I really like how the game's actually headed in balancing and direction. Way better
and
than fucking last year.
They got rid of all the glitches with the animations for the public version. I know there's a bunch of glitches in the PTB currently,
Oh
but
yeah.
in the public version, they got rid of the glitches because for a while, people were A-posing when they were either opening chests or opening gates or just being hooked. They did the A-pose, and it looked kind of bad. But it looks like that's gone, which is good.
That's really good.
Really good, actually.
Yeah, honestly, like that.
One
that
thing.
Glitch was probably annoying. Yeah.
Can I say this thing before we close out?
Of course.
One thing that I've noticed, and I don't know if it's just me misremembering stuff, but wasn't it that it used to be if somebody got put up onto a hook, a wound would form around the hook, so that way it looks like they're actually on the hook? Or has it always been that there's no blood or gore?
I think it's never been that. The only time there's blood or gore is when you're trying to attempt to escape, but it's not on your actual character. Blood just fills up on your screen.
Yeah, I think the reason why it's like that is one, because it's cheaper to do. That's the real reason why. But I think the lower reason why is because the entity just like doesn't actually kill these people, if you know what I'm saying. Because they say, oh, death's not an escape, because they're not actually dying, they're still in the realm. Because if they were to actually die, maybe they'll leave the realm, or maybe death just doesn't exist at all within the realm because it's all magical and crap.
Yeah, maybe it's because of that.
In the lore, like, isn't it that like the nurse, I think, is a cannibal? Or
no. No. That's Hag. That's Hag.
Hag is a cannibal.
Hag is a cannibal, and she eats her victims. And then every time she takes a bite of her victim, it leaves her stomach before she can actually enjoy it.
That's correct. Yep. that's Hag. Basically, the entity keeps them in a never-ending struggle of being thirsty and hungry, and they basically need blood for their petrified form to even move. It's kind of fucked up.
I just want to point out, people are starting to get their codes to play Casting of Frank Stone early, like big YouTubers. So that's really cool. I can't wait for that game to come out. Majority, you should totally do a playthrough of the game when it comes out.
Honestly, I might. It seems really good. It reminds me of some like The Quarry, which could be really good.
I don't want
to. On a completely unrelated note.
Wait. I don't want to spoil too much, but we actually get in the opening scene. We actually get to see the entity take someone.
Really?
Like yeah.
Oh my god.
That's how the game opens.
That's fucking awesome. Wait, hold on.
Yeah. Anyway, you could go.
Oh yeah, go on. Before we close out.
On a completely unrelated note to anything related to Dead by Daylight, I am excited, and this is a surprising thing to say. I'm excited for the next step in the Metal Gear universe. Metal Gear Delta, which is the remake of Snake Eater.
Yeah.
I'm super excited for it. I'm not pre-ordering it because I don't like Konami, but if they do this game right, I'm gonna buy it.
Yeah.
I might pre-order Casting Frank Stone so I can get all the free stuff and DVD.
Yeah, I might do the same. Honestly, I've been wanting to get into Metal Gear, so I might purchase that. I wanted to get Revengeance. I might get Revengeance and do a playthrough of it.
You mean Metal Gear Rising?
Oh, Metal Gear Rising, yeah. Metal Gear Rising Revengeance, yeah. But yeah, I definitely want to get into that. But anyways, we'll close it out on that note. I need to make more videos, basically. And Josiah wants his Metal Gear, and Creeper will most likely be pre-ordering Frank Stone.
I should get on that. It comes out in less than a month.
Yeah, I might do the same, to be honest.
Just Creeper, he's always keeping you waiting.
Exactly. But anyways, that will be the end of this podcast. Thank you for listening. And remember, we'll see you in the fog.